Hi, my name is Akankshya Upadhyay and I am your English instructor. In today's class, we will be solving the exercise portion of Unit 15, which is apologizing and responding to them. Let's begin the chapter by going through the study time, where we have a portion of the newspaper and few articles in it. So the title of the newspaper is The News Express, and there the headline reads, Rover finds clue of possible life on Mars. Kathmandu, March 16, by L. Sharma. NASA's Curiosity rover has recorded a burst of methane that lasted at least 2 months. From this, scientists have seen possible explanations for the methane. One possibility is that it is the waste product of certain living microbes. The scientists reported that the first time they had confirmed the presence of carbon-based organic molecules in a rock sample. This is really a great moment for the mission, Dr. Grotzinger reported in a news conference. Calculations have indicated that any methane there now must have been created recently. We have another news article which reads, Swine flu infected reached 10 in district. Chitwan, March 16, by P. Podal. 2 more cases of swine flu have been detected in Chitwan. According to the district public health report, 2 out of 43 samples that had been sent to the capital tested positive for swine flu. With this, the total number of infected persons has reached 10 in the district. According to the officials, all the patients who have been diagnosed with swine flu virus have been treated so far. They advised to the public to stay away from crowded places and wear masks to be safe from swine flu viruses. It is said that cough, fever, sore throat, running nose, body aches, headaches, chills, and fatigues are symptoms of swine flu. They also claim that they have adequate supply of necessary drugs and vaccines to treat swine flu. In the left corner of the newspaper, we have few news articles, which is briefed here, and in detail we have the same story inside the newspaper. However, in the front page, we only have the brief thing about the news. So there are 3 news in this paper. The first one reads, Climate change threatening rhododendron. Experts have warned that Rhododendron arboretum, have been affected due to climate change, overexploitation, and lack of government monitoring. And then we have 3 other national news, 4 international news in the newspaper. A woman celebrates 100th birthday with a skydive. South African Georgina Hardwood has a parachute jump to celebrate her 100th birthday. Power of technology. The mobile phone is small in size, but the size of its benefits is beyond the calculation. We have 5 business news and 8 sports news. Nepal beats Canada. Nepal defeated Canada by 7 wickets to register the second straight victory in the ICC World Cricket League Division 2. And then we have 7 piece for opinion, will make a difference, and then a weather report. Now let's begin with the exercise portion. We have the Enrich Your Vocabulary section. In this section, we have to find similar words from the text to the given words. So we need to find similar words from the text we just read. The first word is beaten. So the similar word for beaten is defeated, which we found in the sports news of the front page. The second word is record. The similar word for record is to register. The third word is discussion or meeting. The synonym for discussion or meeting is conference. In the second paragraph of the news, where rover finds clue of possible life on Mars is written, we can find that Dr. Grotzinger reported in a news conference. So news conference could be a news discussion or news meeting. Another word is mark. So the synonym for mark is detected, and we have this in the news under a headline, Swine flu infected reached 10 in district. So it's written, 2 more cases of swine flu have been detected in Chitwan. So 2 more cases of swine flu have been marked in Chitwan and detected in Chitwan makes the same sense. So detected is the synonym for marked. Next, we have exhaustion. To get exhausted means to get tired. And in the symptoms of swine flu, we have cough, fever, sore throat, running nose, body aches, headaches, chills, and fatigues. So fatigue means also to get tired. Hence, fatigue is the synonym for exhaustion. Next, we have the word sufficient. Sufficient means to be enough in amount. We have a line which reads, they also claim that they have adequate supply of necessary drugs and vaccines to treat the flu. This line is under the headline, Swine Flu Infected Reached 10 in District, in the second portion of the news. And the word adequate is the synonym for sufficient. And finally, we have the word medicine, and the synonym for medicine is drugs. The word can be found in the same sentence where we found adequate in the previous word for the previous word, as they have adequate supply of necessary drugs and vaccines to treat the flu. So here, drugs means medicine. Next, we have true or false. The first sentence is, the botanical name of our national flower is Rhododendron arboretum. So this is true. We have this botanical name in the bracket under the heading Climate Change Threatening Rhododendron. Nepal beats Canada is the top story of the newspaper. This is not true because the top story of the newspaper is that rover finds clue of possible life on Mars. If it was the top story of the newspaper, it would be written in the first page itself, but because it's just given in brief, that means it's the top story for sports section of the newspaper, but not the top story of the newspaper. So this is false. Swine flu killed 10 people in Chitwan district. This is false because we have the news reading swine flu infected reached 10. We are not sure if they have died or are still living. So this is false. We just know that 10 people are infected. Will make a difference is the title of the business news. This is false because will make a difference is not the title of a business news. In fact, it is one of the opinions in the opinion section of the newspaper. So will make a difference is not a business news. Hence we write false. Georgina Harvard died in a skydiving accident. This is also a false statement because she celebrated her birthday, the 100th birthday, skydiving, but she did not die in an accident. So this is also false. Using masks and avoiding crowded places are safety measures of swine flu. This is true. It's explicitly mentioned in our text. scientists have suspected that the methane can be waste product of certain living microbes. This is also true. It's mentioned in the news article where it's written, one possibility is that it is the waste product of certain living microbes. This is all for true and false. Now we will answer the questions. What does beyond calculation mean? Beyond calculation means something that's very large, or basically something that is not limited. So let's begin our answer by saying beyond calculation means very large or something that is not limited. What does WCL stand for? The answer is WCL stands for World Cricket League. Where do we find the complete news of Mars? We can find the complete news of Mars in the headline Rover finds clue of possible life on Mars in page 4. What did Dr. Grotzinger say about the findings? Dr. Grotzinger said that it is a great moment for the mission. What are the symptoms of swine flu? The symptoms for swine flu are cough, fever, sore throat, runny nose, body ache, headache, chills, and fatigue. The next question is, what are the great threats to rhododendron? The answer is climate change, overexploitation, and lack of government monitoring are the great threats to rhododendron. What is the advertisement in the newspaper about? The answer is the advertisement in the newspaper is about a jewelry shop named Precious Diamond. The final question is, what is a rover? Rover is a satellite. So here we've come to the end of this exercise, and the homework question for you is, prepare the first page of a newspaper with an inside section. The inside section is the one we had seen in the left corner of the newspaper. So prepare a similar type of first page of the newspaper for your homework. This is all for today's class. If you have any questions, any suggestions, or anything that you wish to share with us, please feel free to write to us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thanks for watching.